Welcome back. Golden Gate Park is used to filling up with smoke on 420, but this year the popular Hippie Hill gathering has been canceled. Organizers say a lack of sponsorship and a tough economic year are to blame. Big shock.
Yeah, nobody saw this coming, at least not at this stage. You know, it's coming up here. Crown 4's Rob Nesbitt spoke with people who work in the cannabis industry. He joins us now live in the studio with more on how everybody's kind of reacting to this cancellation. Rob?
Grant and Noel, tens of thousands of people gather for several years for 420 at Hippie Hill. The city started permitting the event in 2017 to control crowd size, but that's become too costly over time. This was the message posted online Tuesday, letting people know that 420 at Hippie Hill is canceled this year. A big disappointment for the cannabis industry. Spark owns 5 dispensaries in the Bay Area, and VP of Marketing Tess Kofoid says 420 is always a good marketing opportunity.
We like to do community events because it's a way for us to get to know our neighbors, and it's a way for us to get to know the people around us that are coming into our store, and it also helps destigmatize it.
Organizers had to cancel because of citywide budget cuts and a lack of sponsorship due to the current cannabis industry and economy. Board of Directors President for the California Cannabis Industry Association, Karen Woodson, says there's been a 30% loss of cannabis brands in the last year.
The cannabis industry, specifically in California, is overtaxed. We are overregulated. We face unchecked competition from illicit markets, and the vast majority of cities and counties throughout the state continue to prohibit sales of any kind.
San Francisco Rec and Park Department has staffed the popular event since 2017. Rangers and cleanup crews that cost around $40,000, according to spokesperson for the department, Tamara Barrick-Apperton. She says a volleyball and kickball tournament will be held instead on April 20th, and that there's no concern crowds will still show up for 420.
The typical crowds for 420, I don't think we are going to get that sort of crush of humanity, because there aren't any of the, and none of the attractions are going to be there. There's no live music, there's no comedy, there's no stage.
The cancellation of 420 event doesn't sound like a permanent decision, guys. They ended their statement today by saying we will be back next year. So they're optimistic that they'll be able to find their solutions to their sponsorship issues.
But no faith that someone swoops in and gives a donation or anything like that for this year.
Well, we do have a few weeks between now and 420, so maybe they have a giant sponsor who's watching and decides that they want to help them out. That's a possibility too, I guess.